Camp is the strength and beauty found in the human spirit. Camp is everything we want it to be in a perfect world. Camp is effort, experience, and enjoyment. Camp is equality. And at camp, people are people, and worth is measured in smiles. Hi everybody, I'm Susan Hay, inviting you to meet one of Reach for the Rainbow's longtime campers, Adam Simmons. Hi Adam. Hi. Can I shake his hand?
Yeah.
Oh.
You want to shake hands? Say hello?
Oh, where he wants to go?
He wants to go on the motorboat.
A motorboat? Can I come? Tell me what he has to deal with on a daily basis. Adam is nonverbal.
Yeah, he has select words he uses, but mostly nonverbal. And then right now he's in a wheelchair because he has seizures daily. And yeah, he'll have seizures a couple times a day. And afterwards he's really exhausted and usually has to take a nap, but he pulls through.
What have you learned from Adam?
Adam, he's got a lot of things to deal with, a lot of health problems, stuff like that, like other people, it could be staggering, but he's still one of the most energetic, happy people I've ever seen. So it's really inspirational. Like it really puts things in perspective.
Tell me about what motivates you to continue to do your good work, the one-to-one support.
It's so different from anything else. Like you learn so much about yourself, so much about other people, and it doesn't feel like a job a lot of the time. It's really nice.
Kyle, tell me about this camp's history with Reach for the Rainbow.
Well, YMCA Wanakita has been lucky enough to have an incredible partnership with Reach for the Rainbow for the last almost 15 years. Its mission statement, I guess, is to take children who wouldn't generally get the wonderful summer camp experience that most kids get, and to bring them up here and to make them a part of the camp and a part of its history. And that's our goal as a camp. And Reach for the Rainbow has been wonderful enough to help us out with that over the years.
Okay, tell me about Adam. What's he like?
Adam is definitely one of a kind. He's an amazing, amazing guy. He's been coming to this camp much longer than I have. I can't remember having a summer here without him. He's just one of those guys that even when you're not at camp, you think about him all year long and what he's doing. And just the time that we get to spend with him up here is wonderful for us. You can tell that he loves camp when he's up here. He's just having the time of his life. So I think that just makes everybody happy when they're around him. He's the kind of guy that brings everybody's spirits up when he's here.
Kyle, when the campers come here for the first time and they are introduced to Adam, any questions?
Well, diversity and inclusion are a really big part of our camp, and we make sure to stress that when kids are here. Kids are incredibly accepting of Adam, and you know, they want to be his friend more than anything else while they're here. They're just looking to have a good time with him, and obviously some kids are going to have questions, but that's why myself and the rest of staff at camp are trained to answer those questions, because programs like Reach for the Rainbow are such an important part of this camp. You know, integration is a lot to do with knowledge, so we try to give the kids as much information as they need so they can help integrate these kids better.
Reach for the Rainbow is a charity that provides integrated recreational programs for children and youth with disabilities in Ontario. With over 64 partnered camps, 1,000 participants, and the ability to facilitate over 125,000 hours of respite to parents in July and August alone, Reach for the Rainbow serves as a vital part of the lives of families with children that have disabilities. Brad, Adam has seizures on a daily basis, but while you were taking care of him for that 2-week period, he had one major one.
Yep, he did have one major one, but he did bounce back from it very readily. He had one major seizure during the day and ended up sleeping the rest of that night. But other than that, like in the evenings, he would come back out of rest, and then he would just be the most upbeat individual in the world. He absolutely a joy to be around, and like he would get up from those seizures, go to meals, eat something, and then just be absolutely hilarious, laughing the day away. It was just absolutely a joy to see.
He has been coming to this camp since 1995, and he seems to be the charm of the camp.
Yeah.
Would you say that's true?
Yeah, well, everybody that's been around for as long as Adam has around Camp Wanakita does seem to know him. You go through the kayaking area on the way to the Corps, and you just hear Mr. Simmons, and then he seems to perk up his head a little bit and give a little wave or give a little smile, and just sees people that he's known throughout the years. And he does recognize people as he goes by, and it is very wonderful to see because he's always smiling, always seems to remember the time that he spent with them.
He loves the boat.
Oh yeah.
I had to take him to the boat,
yeah.
but you were the hero because you gave him the last step into the boat.
Yeah.
I was too slow.
The little part at the end, those little rocky areas, he does need a little help up above, but he loves the piggyback on the way to get to the boat, and I'll say up, and he'll absolutely love the ride from there on. So
It's therapeutic. It's calming. The water's calming.
Oh yeah, for sure. Whenever he's in the boat, it seems that he just wants to go fast, and he stares at the wake behind the boat, and that could entertain him for hours. He just sit there and just be happy as a clam, just sitting in the back of the boat, just staring at the wake and telling the boat driver to go faster, slower, go over there, go see that person. And
How has Adam changed you? I know you want to be a doctor in the future. So how is working with him and experiencing him and everything he has to deal with prepared you for that down the road?
I think it's absolutely prepared me for it. Like it's taught me a whole lot of things about including people in everyday life and how they're not different from any of us. Like Adam's day-to-day tasks are exactly the same, and I just was there to accompany him to help do those things, and he just absolutely enjoyed them. He's like any other person, so couldn't ask for anything more.
We have had the most amazing day at camp, and the kids are still having fun, but the day is coming to a close. And the core belief of Reach for the Rainbow is becoming crystal clear to me right now, and I hope it is for you too from where you sit, that every child needs to belong. Thank you so much for joining us.